So what we have here is a simulation exercise or fire drill at the government buildings. That's what it looks like. It looks like they're just having a simulation exercise. And generally, I'm very pleased with the way in which the fire service and the firemen of St. Lucia go about doing their business. Now, most people would have seen the fire guys or the firemen at accident sites, and even when they deal with fire situations. And for the most part, these men are very professional in their approach. They are very serious, and there's that sense of urgency, that sense of seriousness that you see coming from our firemen, our fire officers, even on accident sites. And although there are so many things that we may not be proud of sometimes in this country, but definitely I have always been impressed with the firemen of this country. There is that seriousness, that professionalism that is that they display. And in that case today, they came out and they had their equipment, their trucks. That truck there looked like it's a new truck, and the young firefighters, the chief or the head was talking to them, preparing them before they actually entered the building. And it was just something to be proud of, to see the professionalism and the commitment and the seriousness and the general discipline and the seriousness in what they were doing. But if you were to compare, or when I compare them to even sometimes the police, there appears to be a more seriousness demonstrated by the fire guys. Now what you see going on there is one of their new toys. It looked like that's my first time seeing that, but this is one of the things that goes up. It looked like they were controlling it by some levers at the side of the truck. It goes high into the air, and it looked like it shoots the water, jets of water, from the thing that you see at the top. So I'm very happy that they have this piece of equipment, and I would wish that they would get all the equipment and all the machinery that they need to actually get their job done, because these are the finest. The firemen, these are the finest, and these guys have been showing themselves to be very committed, very serious, very professional. Just observe the way they behave when they go out to deal with road accidents. The most traumatic road accidents that you will see, you will find these guys moving and operating and just executing in a very professional manner. Even when they deal with fires, it is always very professional. And I'm very, very proud of the firefighters that we have in this country. I am very happy with them, the guys that we have here. I don't know, man, but these guys, like, they represent what professionalism should be. And sometimes it is tempting to compare the fire service with the police service, and it may worth comparing, because there was a time they were actually one unit a very long time ago. But sometimes it is worth comparing. There is that situation one time where I actually called the police for something that was happening, and the people at the police station told me that the vehicle went out. And when I look, lo and behold, I'm seeing the vehicle at a bar just close to where I live. And it was clear that they were not out there on any police business. The guy was simply having fun at the bar. And these are the kind of things that you will not get in the fire service. you will not see these things happen in the fire service. And the other thing I see and notice that really attest or speak to the professionalism of the fire guys is that sometimes you pass in the morning or sometimes at different times of the day, and the firemen would come out of the building. It looked like they're having their little parades or their drill, and then they would be discussing probably what they're going to be doing for the day. They just appear to be very serious, very professional, and I'm very proud of these guys. And to me, the level of professionalism, commitment, and seriousness that I see being displayed by the firemen of St. Lucia, it is at the same level, to me, that the same level that you will find in America and these other big countries. These guys are very serious. The only thing is, I just hope that they are being given the equipment that they need. You understand? Because too often, certain times, we blame people, we blame certain sectors of the government service and so on. But sometimes people do not have the equipment that they need to perform and to do what we really want them to do, or what we call them to do. And so I hope that the firemen of St. Lucia are given the equipment that they need to do the job that they are called to do. And so one of the other things too is, I also hope that there is some kind of counseling or debriefing that is done with these firemen when they come across traumatic accidents, because some of the we all know some of the things that we see on the road. Sometimes people send these pictures around, these graphic pictures of things happening on the highway, and every time it is those same firemen, those same firefighters who have to deal with this gross dismemberment that we see. And so I would just be hoping that there is some kind of debriefing, there is some kind of counseling that takes place for people who actually see those things. But I'm very happy with the fire service of St. Lucia. I'm very happy with them. May God bless them.